Hello, students. Today we're going to look at seeds, those wonderful, unique DNA carrying mechanisms designed by plants to get away from their parents and to claim new territory. Why would they want to do this, you ask? Well, primarily because it's not sustainable to stay in one place competing for the same nutrients. Life creates conditions conducive to life. Plants have evolved fabulous ways to survive. Their seeds may spread by using the wind or catching on the fur of an animal. Their seeds may develop inside a fragrant and eye-catching ripening fruit, or they may use two mechanisms, like the redwood, through the dispersal of thousands and thousands of seeds in tiny cones, to cloning themselves with spouts at the base of their gigantic trunks. It's a very fascinating world. Today, we will be discussing the path the design process takes after finding a biological entity such as a plant. The first stage of an abstracting is quite technical, but it is essential as it is the bridge that links the biology to the design phase. This entails three key processes that are essential in the quest to find a successful biomimicry design. The mechanism is most detailed look at the natural phenomena. Think of mechanism as how a strategy works. Strategy is how the function is achieved, and the function is what nature is doing. For example, the electric eel's hunting is the function. Its strategy is to release an electrical charge. The mechanism is to use ion pumps to create a charge separation across the cell membrane. Here's another example. The barrel cactus. Its function is flexible water storage. Its strategy to store water in its skin when water is available. Its mechanism is the use of multi-layer cells that moves water from one layer to the other through collapsible cells, but it maintains structural integrity. Your assignment this week will cover these three processes. Let's go outside. Into nature. Let's breathe some fresh air. First, we partnered you with another person. Get with them. Discuss the function dispersing seeds, as we will be covering that today. Make sure you have your worksheet, pencil. The worksheet comprises of 4 squares. The picture of the species, in this case it would be the illustration of a seed, the mechanism, the strategy, and the function, which is going to be given to you. The function we'll be working with today has already been defined for you. To maintain community services and provide services in seed dispersal. This can be found in Biomimicry Taxonomy handout. Second, let's go investigate what nature has to offer when it comes to dispersal of seeds. Anything that's around you. Look for those seeds. Look for the way the function works. And then either take pictures of the seeds or bring them home with you for further investigation. Observe around you. Pick up a seed. See if you can find what type of strategies it uses in the ecosystem it's around. Note it down. This will afford an opportunity to look into the mechanism it actually uses to disperse. These can be in the shape of process, form, or interaction with the ecosystem. This tumbleweed. If you look at it closely, as it grows, it detaches itself and then tumbles as the tumbleweed goes. As it tumbles, it actually disperses the seeds. Third, identify the organism's constraints and tease out critical elements of mechanism. Research the literature and find out if what you wrote down was the correct answers, and capture the essence of the biological strategy. Write it down. After writing things down, we need to look at about 2 of the 7 dispersal mechanisms and 2 to 3 of the multifunction. Get with your partner. These dispersal mechanisms can include ballistic, gravity, gyration, wind, animal with a small fruit, medium fruit, or large fruit. Now we're not talking about the animals being small, large, and medium. The actual fruits. Go ahead and get together with your partner and submit 9 of the top ones. Make sure to include 2 to 3 multifunctional ones. By the way, there are millions of plants in the world, so you have a lot to work with. After initial submission, each student will peer review 2 other submissions, and then come back, look at those, reformat your submissions, and then go ahead and resubmit it for the final assignment. Well, let's go ahead. So let's summarize. Plants have developed many strategies to enhance the transportation of their seeds away from their parent. From lightweight seeds, with their own wind-catching parachutes, such as the dandelion, seeds with built-in moisture, with a tough exterior shell, such as the coconut berry, and flowers that ripen in brilliant colors to attract an animal, such as a bird as an example, to eat it so that it can get carried away at a great distance. It is important to have a succession plan. In order for a species to survive, it needs to expand beyond its immediate environment. Because plants can't move, they have evolved amazing strategies to disperse. Here are a few questions to ask yourself. What can we learn from these mechanisms? Why are these strategies important? A glimpse at some of the human correlation with these strategies are those that deal with distribution, for example. Distribution from Amazon, from drones to the collaboration with the US Postal Service. Distribution of Apple, starting as a computer company and then expanding to iPhones, Apple Watches, iPods. These modes set up a user to have a multifunctional access for communication. Some thoughts to ponder on are the clues you could take from seed dispersal mechanisms to spread the word of biomimicry. Now go out into nature, see if you can discover a few seeds along your way, and have fun.